John F. Kennedy, our 35th President of the United States, once said, "Let us think of education as the means of developing our greatest abilities, because in each of us there is a private hope and dream, which fulfilled can be translated into benefit for everyone and greater strength for our nation." I have had the privilege of working with kids for about 7 years. It began with babysitting, helping my mom, and then I got to work in our Awana program and in Vacation Bible School with 1st through 6th graders, and I currently am working at the Hillcrest Child Development Center, which is for preschoolers. My purpose today is to merely inform you and enlighten you of the joy of teaching preschoolers and the importance that comes with that. First is the job itself. Early childhood teachers are required to have a degree, a license, and some outstanding qualities. These teachers are a vital part of each child's development. The first thing is the determination that's required from the teachers. There are a number of education courses that are involved. According to degreedirectory.org, overall, to teach in a U.S. public school, you must have a bachelor's degree, preferably in education, and be licensed by the state in which you wish to teach. According to the Bureau of Labor Statistics, in child care centers, preschool teachers are generally required to have at least a high school diploma and a certification in early childhood education. With these educational requirements, there are also some qualities that a teacher must have, including communication skills, being able to communicate with the children and the parents as well, and also having creativity and organizational skills in lesson planning and creating a fun and exciting environment for the kids. Interpersonal skills, being able to know and understand the emotions of the children, and also patience and physical stamina are very important in this job. And all of these qualities work together in teaching preschoolers. Not only are the teachers determined and ready to teach, but the children are also ready to learn. According to the Encyclopedia on Early Childhood Development, research shows that infants display behaviors that are important beginnings for theory of mind development. And also this developing awareness is seen in children's language too. 2-year-olds talk about what they and others want and like and feel, and when they are 3, they also talk about when people think and know. The second point is that not only can this job educate children, but you can also use this job to glorify God, and I see that in 3 main ways. The first being that you can share the love of God, and you can share the love of God not only to the children, but through the children you can share His love to the parents as well. John 13:34 says, "A new command I give you, that you love one another. As I have loved you, so you must love one another." The second point is that these children are a heritage from God. Psalms 127:3-5 says, "Children are a heritage from the Lord, offspring a reward from Him. Like arrows in the hands of a warrior are children born in one's youth. Blessed is the man whose quiver is full of them. They will not be put to shame when they contend with their opponents in court." And the last point is that Jesus showed His love for the children. In Matthew, it talks about how Jesus said, "Let the little children come to me, and do not hinder them, for the kingdom of heaven belongs to such as these." So not only these education and qualities can grow the mind and bodies of these children, and you can share the love of Christ, and all of this leads to the very best part, which is that the effects of a teacher never truly end. Henry Adams, journalist, novelist, and historian, said, "A teacher affects eternity. He can never tell where his influence stops." The job that you have is an important job. Teaching children will eventually change the world, and what they are taught today will affect the future. It will affect their future and your future as well. Nelson Mandela, president of South Africa and political activist, once said, "Education is the most powerful weapon which you can use to change the world." So what will you do? God has given each of you a unique and precious talent, and He's placed you in a specific job where you can use that talent to shed His light and share His glory. So what will you do with what God has given you? My former youth minister, Tommy Foster, spoke at my graduation, and he described life as a coin, a precious gold coin. And in the end, he said, what will you do with this blessing, this gold coin, this life that God has brought? What will you do with it? My guess, you won't exchange it for a penny, but instead will share it with everyone you come in contact with, remembering where it came from and why you have been blessed with it. Either way, your opportunity to answer this next test question is here.